Check this out. Isn't that a great contrast? This will be really nice once we get all the drawer sides and the drawer fronts in. Man, I like the cross grain too. So the grain's going that way on the tops and then the other way on the bottom. I think it adds some depth. All right, hey, what's up, guys? So I just got back from a new lumber store in my area and got some awesome stuff. Take a quick look at what we got. All right, I got some walnut just to have. I got a couple of like really figured walnut boards right here. But that's not enough to make anything out of unless I do metal legs. So I wanted to get some walnut in case I want to do a full piece out of walnut. But what I'm really excited to show you are these cookies. So check that out. That's going to be a nice little table that'll fit right up against a wall. This one has some really nice spalting. Check that out. I got this one. It's got a crotch. So that'll be a really nice piece too. And then, best of all, I got this giant 7-foot long slab. So most of this is all elm. That's mostly what grows in my area, but these are all urban reclaimed. Some I work for the local tree service. It's all reclaimed wood, which is nice because that means I can sell the pieces for more money because right now everybody wants the reclaimed wood look. So I'm hoping that I can make some really good money on those cookie tables. Yeah, I'm super stoked. That's gonna be this is gonna be my new coffee table. I'm gonna cut like 2/3 of it off. And make that the coffee table, and then the rest I might slice up and make some smaller end tables or something like that out of. But yeah, the main part of it's going to be our new coffee table. So. Yeah, I ordered a new table saw. You'll see that next week probably. It should get here sometime beginning of next week. Let me know what you think about upgrading equipment. Like when do you think that it's time to upgrade equipment? Because to me, as soon as I can see the benefit to making money with the new features or whatever, I'll get it. Because I don't ever want to say to a client, oh, I can't do that feature for you. Or I don't like telling the customer that I can't do something for them. So I'm not trying to save money. I'm trying to make income. And there's a big difference. Saving money does not produce more income. You put more income in the business is going to grow. I'm not in the business of trying to save money, because once you get that philosophy in your head of like, let's do things cheaper, let's cut some corners, let's change our quality of materials, then you're in a losing game. You can always trim the fat later if you need to, and you need to come up with extra money. But right now, I'm more focused on getting money into the business than how much money is going out of the business. Because right now, I'm not depending on the business to pay my bills. Eventually I will. Eventually I'd like to, but right now I'm just trying to build and grow and get a reputation for myself. So when you're just starting out, it's all about the money coming in. Don't even concern yourself with how much you're spending, or is this the best price for this piece of plywood? Like, don't even worry about that. If it's a good quality product, I'm willing to pay a high price for it. But then I'm back at zero. I'll be hungry again. I gotta buy more tools, gotta get bigger, gotta grow, gotta hire employees, somebody's gotta put their food somewhere. They can't work all this time and put their food in the middle of the floor. I mean, what is this, Japan? Sales books are right next to all the woodworking books. Coincidence? I think not. All right, hey, what's up? So I'm working on some of the cookies that I got at the lumber company the other day. You need to spend more time in sales than you do in woodworking. Yes, you're gonna do enough woodworking because you like it, you enjoy it, but you don't like sales. You need to spend more time honing your skills on sales, because that's the two halves of this, right? Like, you can be the best woodworker in the world, but if you can't convince people of that, if you can't get people to dream and think about the things that that they're gonna want in the future, if you can't get people sold emotionally into your work, there's no reason for you to build it, right? Unless you're just building it for yourself. But you're not building it for yourself. You're building it for your customers, which is the whole reason you're watching my YouTube channel. So anyway, I want to encourage you to spend more time in sales. You already know where the sales books are. There's this awesome thing called the Dewey Decimal System. And the numbers, the little decimals that tell you where the sales books are, they're right next to the woodworking books. It doesn't really matter who you read, or do I get the best book? Like, reading a crappy book on sales is better than not reading a book on sales at all. So that's the bottom line. And then don't be afraid to take jobs. Take jobs that pay money. I don't care if you've never done it before. I don't care if you've tried it and failed. Take a job that will make you money, because then you're putting pressure on yourself to perform. And that's how you're gonna grow and learn. Check it out, nightstands are done. I'll probably just need to get some good pictures. I still got to pull the pulls on. I still have to put the pulls on them. But check that out. Full extension drawer slides with metal frames, a shelf on the bottom, a nice hickory top. They're clamped down right now because I had to use construction adhesive to hold it down to the metal frame, because I didn't want to start drilling a whole bunch of holes and screws and stuff. It'll be fine. It's a little bit flexible, so it'll deal with wood movement, and then it's screwed in the back. So I don't know. It's just an experiment. This is furniture for us, so if it doesn't work for 100 years, then I just won't ever do it again. It's an experiment. Check out these bad boys. They're done. I got the pulls put on them. Man, they're nice. Look at how smooth that is. This is the first time I've ever used full extension drawer slides without hating life. I don't know. I guess I just took my time, was a little more careful with it, and they work flawlessly. Man, that's nice. If I was selling these to a customer, I'd probably do $1,000 for the pair, honestly. They're that nice. Man, I love these. Jenny and I are going to really enjoy these. That's mine. That's hers. You got to do whatever makes the customer happy. And in this case, I'm the customer and I'm happy. So it's a win. Try new things. I had no idea. I've never touched a wood cookie in my entire life, but you know what? I bought 3 of them this weekend because they were on sale, and I thought, oh, that'd be cool to try. I don't know if I'm ever gonna sell these, but you know what? Even if I blow all the money that I spent on these cookies, I'm gonna learn enough about them. That way, in the future, I can pitch that to a client and say, oh, look at this awesome reclaimed wood cookie table that I can build. I have access to that. I know the guy to do that. And guess what? I've developed a relationship with the business owner, so if he sees any cool walnut logs, he's got my card, he can give me a call, and I can buy the walnut slabs and cookies. That's what I really, really want. But I don't want to screw one of those up because I'm training on these. Here's a challenge for you. Right now, what I want you to do is I want you to think of one person you think might want furniture. And I want you to just call them and say, hey, this is me, you know me, I'm selling furniture now. Would you be interested in buying anything? Oh no, well, we're not interested. Hey, I knew you weren't interested, but I wanted to generate some interest. So is there any piece of furniture in your house you've thought about replacing, or something new that you or your wife or your kids or your spouse, somebody has wanted? Well, you know, like we've got this coffee table, it's kind of falling apart. Like, okay, great, cool, what kind of coffee table are you thinking about? Oh, I don't know, maybe, okay, well, we've got farmhouse, I could do modern, I can do reclaimed wood, what do you want? Oh, well, I kind of like farmhouse. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and whip you something up in SketchUp. I'm gonna send you over a proposal. Does that sound good? Okay, yeah, sure, let me talk to my wife. Actually, is your wife there? Get her on the phone, let me talk to her. Hey, how's it going, Susie? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was talking to your husband, and he said that you guys were thinking about maybe getting a coffee table because your other one's falling apart. Well, yeah, we thought about it. Okay, cool. Well, now it's time to take some action. I'm going to whip up a couple of proposals. He said you like farmhouse. I'm going to send you your proposal. Oh, okay, cool. Boom, you email the proposal within an hour, and then you call them back. You say, hey, did you get my proposal? Okay, cool. Any questions? Well, how much is this gonna cost? Well, hey, the price is this, and I need you to there's a ton of different ways to cover pricing strategy. We'll go over that in the future, but there's other videos until then. But you go over your pricing and you say, look, this is the price, and everybody's gonna complain about your price. Well, that's too high, or do you really need that much money to make this? Or like, I can go to Target and blah, blah, blah. You say, yeah, the price is too high, but you know what? I make quality stuff. How long do you want this coffee table to last? How long does your current one last? Oh, maybe a year. How many times did you move? Oh, well, we moved once and somebody dropped it and then it just fell apart. Well, okay, cool. You drop my cookie table, it's not gonna break. It's gonna break your foot. It's not gonna break itself. So I make sturdy furniture, and that's why it costs more. They'll say, oh yeah, well, okay, that works. Well, if they completely shoot you down, there's no way for you to salvage the call. Don't worry about that. Just say, awesome. You guys want me to succeed, right? We're friends, you would get along, you know about the woodworking business, right? Like, you want me to succeed. Who do you know that would be interested in a coffee table, dining table, end tables, nightstand, bed, whatever furniture you make? Who would be interested in that? Get a name and number and say, hey, Susie told me your name, and she said you guys were looking at new coffee tables, and I build strong, long-lasting furniture. Just wanted to see what you guys were thinking. And then you start the whole sales process over again. And guess what? If you do deliver a coffee table to Susie or whoever, you can call 6 months later and say, hey, how's that coffee table working out for you? Oh, it's great, we love it. I knew you would love it because you know what, I make quality stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to replace? Would you like to do that with any other thing? And guess what? The Ferris wheel of sales. Their cab comes back around, and guess what? You get to make a call. What's your next project? And boom, you get 10, 15, 20 people on that Ferris wheel, and you're gonna have more work than you know what to do with. You're gonna have to hire another person, and then your business is gonna grow, and you're gonna make even more money, and then it's gonna be even bigger and better.